Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are myth busting. Does fat make you fat? Well, no, it does not. Now there are different types of fat. So we know now that there are things called healthier fats. Let me break this one down for you. Now, the government recommend we keep what's called saturated fat to only 11% of our overall daily intake. Now, saturated fat predominantly comes from animal fats. You're looking at things like the fat on the side of bacon, the kind of fat that you find in meats and maybe some cheese. So you have to look at the overall quantity of that throughout the day and keep it at a minimum. Now, the problem with saturated fat is that if we're having a lot of highly processed foods and packeted items on the go, they tend to be a little bit higher in those fats. But not all fat is bad. So we have the good fats, the essential fatty acids you can only get from your diet. These are called your monounsaturated fatty acids. So remember, mono means one, unsaturated, so we know we didn't like saturated before, now they're unsaturated fatty acids. And we've got poly, which means many, so the word poly means many, unsaturated fatty acids. So your monounsaturated, your polyunsaturated. A good example of your mono would be your olive oil. We cook with it every day. We've got avocado, things like nuts and seeds, and then your polyunsaturated would be things like your omega-3s. Now, omega-3s are so important. 60% of your brain is made of fats. And we know that having a good portion of omega-3 in your diet is extremely beneficial for your heart health and your brain health. Now, the government recommend that we should be having around 1 to 2 portions of oily fish a week. But don't worry, if you don't eat oily fish, you can still supplement with omega-3 supplements, or you can get vegan ones now too. Now, the fish in the sea eat the algae, and that contains something called DHA. So you want something called EPA and DHA, which you find in cod liver oil kind of supplements. But vegans can go and help themselves to algae DHA supplements to get those omega-3 benefits. And ultimately as well, please remember that fats have such a place in our diets. In fact, some vitamins are only fat soluble, vitamins A, D, E, and K. You can't actually get stuff out of your food without combining them with fat. A good example is a carrot. Carrots are a very good source of vitamin A, and you need to add a little bit of olive oil when you're cooking to really maximize that. So all in all, those are the main ones you want to think about, but there's also one more. Now, these are called trans fats. And thankfully in the UK now, you won't find as many of them because a lot of the supermarkets and a lot of the manufacturers now have actively tried to reduce the amount of trans fats that you find in the diet. So I wouldn't worry too much about them, but overall think about your saturated fat on the day, get more of your monounsaturated fatty acids and your omega-3s, your polyunsaturated fatty acids, and they are not going to make you fat. They are the good fats that are going to support your heart, your brain, your skin, and help you be a happier and healthy you. So if you enjoyed this tips video, please do hit subscribe, drop a comment below. I can talk about many different things, so let me know what you guys want to learn.